first of all, Andy, just how was the break? Was it good to spend some extra time with the players?
Yeah, it always gives you an opportunity to work. We only had two boys away, Lewis and Mackenzie, so all the squad was here. We managed to go on the training pitch quite a lot, so it's always good to get a wee bit of extra training with no pressure at the weekend, and we can look at different aspects. So yeah, that was a good part. And
has there been a little bit of uncertainty just waiting on the sort of manager situation to be solved, and whether you'll be taking the team and taking training, things like that?
Look, it's just the best thing in this situation, and we said this at the very start, it's just to focus on the football and get the players on the training pitch and putting our principles across and trying to work as hard as we can and keep the focus basically on that. As obviously the players know there's a new manager coming in the building very, very soon. So they've been very upbeat this week, last week, this week. Training's been good, energy's been good, and yeah, it'll be exciting for him when he can actually start.
And has he been putting his ideas across to yourself and other coaches to try and start putting them across to the players now?
Yeah, look, I have constant dialogue with him. I speak to him every day, 2 or 3 times a day. We video training, so he's able to watch everything we're doing. He's so that side's kept him in contact. He gets to see the players. He gets to see what they're like in the training ground. We see them in a game, but also seeing how they train and their body language and things like that. So that part's been important that myself and the manager have had that constant dialogue.
And obviously you've got a new defender in the door, Bozo's come in, and has he been able to kind of get part of the team just yet?
Yeah, so that week off the break, he's able to come in and join the group. He's not played a lot of football recently, but he looks in good enough condition, and obviously we need to top up his fitness levels. But he's blended in well with the group, big strong boy, and hopefully he can add a little bit to us when he's ready to play.
And just like you mentioned there, what do you hope that he can add to the group when he's able to get on the pitch?
Yeah, look, it's just we are a little bit short in the back line, so it was adding another player to that, and obviously centre back is ideal for us. He's 6'2", 6'3", big boy, so hopefully defensive set plays, attacking set plays, and based on what I've seen in training, he's comfortable on the ball as well. So yeah, it gives an extra competition for places, and it gives us a little bit more strength and depth.
And will he be available for this weekend?
No, he's got obviously we've got to get clearance for him as well. So that process is underway. And
just in terms of this weekend's game against Ross County, just how big a game is this? Coming off the break against Ross County, especially at home.
Listen, they're massive. All games are massive, for us at this minute, because there's been a change in management. That's based on the results that we've had. But as I say, the players have been working really hard. They know how important it is. We're at home. We want to put on a good performance. We want to get the 3 points for the players, for everyone at the club, for the fans. Yeah, so it's a big game for us. But as I say, they're all big games. We've got to treat them all as big games. But we take one at a time, and we deal with Saturday, and then we see where it takes us.
And just what are you expecting from Ross County on Saturday?
So Ross County are a difficult team to play against. They've got good players. They're quite strong. They've got threats from set plays, and we've always had tough tussles against them. Over the last year. So again, it's going to be another physical game, and we're going to have to be, fully concentration levels are going to have to be high. We're going to have to work harder than they do, and hopefully that gets us the breaks, and we come away with the result that we're looking for.
And I suppose just how important is it to use that home advantage, especially at home where I said the fans be lifted by a new manager coming in the door as well.
Yeah, I think there's a sense of excitement. There's a new manager, and the players have got to impress him. So that's one thing. We can work on the training pitch, but the players have got to show him that they're good enough to be in the starting 11. That's ultimately where they are at the minute. So he's running his eye over every aspect of things that's going on in terms of the training, and as I said before, the players' body language, and constant dialogue with me, what he's looking for and what he wants to do eventually when he's able to start. But it's up to the players to impress him, because ultimately he'll decide whether they have a starting place or a future at the club.
And just in terms of team use, any injuries going into the weekend?
No, I think everything's looking pretty positive for us at this minute. So I think everyone got through training today fine, so we'll be pretty strong. Okay.
And you mentioned that Lewis and Mackenzie have been away for on international duty. How did that kind of go, and did they come back kind of boosted by that? Yeah,
like it's a good experience. It's a great experience for the two of them being away. Different training schedules, different information, different voices, different level of football. It gives them a little bit of freshness. But ultimately they're coming back here to perform in the Premier League for St Johnstone. So we're glad that the two of them are back, and they're both healthy and fit. and it adds to the options we have for Saturday.
And you've got plenty of options up front now with Adama and Benji both back and fit, presumably.
Yeah, both are available.
So the kind of the attacking options that you've got for Saturday are, I mean, I guess you're kind of looking, because of the home record over the last year, you're looking at really going at Ross County.
Look, we have to pick a system that suits us. We want the attack. You know, we want to win the game. We've got threats, you know, up front with Benji, Adama, Mackenzie, you know, and Nicky. You know, we've got speed up there, we've got creativity up there. And if we can get the ball in the final third and give them service, then we've got a chance of scoring goals. And to win the game, we need to score goals. So, you know, we need to be organised behind that. We need to be set up right at the back, and we need to be organised through the lines and make sure that it's all joined up. So even if we don't score in the first attack, we can maybe pick up the second ball and try again. You know, so yeah, listen, we'll be going out fully focused on trying to win the game. You know, we are at home. We want to win the game for the supporters. You know, for everyone at the club, and give everyone a lift. But as I say, I'll go back to it. You know, the players are also wanting to impress the new manager.
And in terms of the new manager, is it just a question of waiting and seeing how, you know, when he kind of can start?
I think hopefully it'll be very soon. You know, I know the people at the club are working extremely hard to try and get that process over the line. It's not an easy thing to do, and it's been sort of delayed a little bit. But I think we're getting close to the end point. So hopefully, you know, in the very, very near future, he'll be able to start.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.